Hi, it's Paris from EpicReviewGuys. Just got in the XHose Pro to review. Wanted to mention though that we just passed 2 million views on the EpicReviewGuys channel. Thanks so much to our Epic subscribers. So this is the XHose Pro. They don't believe in fancy packaging with the XHose. Now this is the 50-foot model. $50, rather pricey, but they have the special on their website, which is still the only place you can get this. If you order one, you get the second one included, but you have to add the shipping and handling. It's about 10 bucks anyway. With everything included, this was around $75 for 2 of these 50-footers. Now this is so much different than the original XHose in the weight because of these brass fittings they've put on the end. And they look and feel pretty substantial, but it certainly does add to the weight compared to just the plastic here. So if you want to check out the XHose Pro online, I'll put the link down below in the description box. Here we have the XHose Pro in black, the original XHose in blue, and I can tell just by looking at the material here that the black one is a fair bit wider. It's supposed to have that larger internal diameter hose for carrying more water, and we can look in the end here. Well, I would say the openings there look to be about the same. And on the other end, the one that's got the valve so that you can turn it off so the pressure will force it to expand before you attach your sprinkler or whatever. This of course is all plastic including the valve. This one is brass. The outside part of this is plastic. Oh, and it's tough to turn. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm guessing it's brass inside because, man, that's, there you can see the balls now turn to close it off and to open it up. So that's definitely all metal in there, whereas this one, when I turn the valve, it's all plastic in there. So it's time to take this outside, hook it up to the faucet, and see if the XHose Pro does fix the problems that so many people had with the pocket hose and the original XHose. Since this is a 25-footer and this is a 50-footer, you can see it's not quite as nice and tidy for rolling up and putting away. There's a lot more to this, but that's what you need to have it extend out to 50 feet. Let me hook it up to the faucet now. Okay, we'll see how this fits. It's got the washer in it. Feels pretty good. It's going on quite a few turns. Feels pretty snug. All right. Without any pressure, let's see what happens. Yeah, that leak's just coming from my faucet though. It's nothing leaking from the hose. Let me close off the hose valve here, put it under pressure and see. Yeah, other than the faucet leaking, hose is still doing a good job. With the valve closed, let's turn it on and see how it expands. Okay, that's fully expanded. At 50 feet, it should be able to go most of the way across the yard. I'll check that out. All right, with the hose under pressure, I've got my 50-foot tape measure here. Taking into account the twists and turns, I think, what do we got here? 50 feet. I would say the hose is pretty close to 50 feet long when it's fully extended under pressure. Let's turn the pressure off and see how it contracts back up. Okay, gonna open up the valve, let it contract. All right, I would say it's at about 20 feet there. Okay, I got my freebie nozzle, one that came with the flexible hose. It's pretty cheap and plastic inside, but let's put it onto the XHose Pro here. See what the leak situation is, see how much water can come through and spray at once. Okay, I shouldn't need to throw the valve now. This should hold the water in. So far, no leaking here. See how it sprays. Not quite the pressure of the regular hose, so there's still not that much water going through it. But it feels like there's more than went through the original XHose. Not too bad for a car wash. Yeah, this is going to be enough pressure and enough volume for most uses, I think. Well, I'm still on the fence about the XHose Pro. It's definitely an improvement over the original XHose, but by adding all the extra weight and increasing the size of the tube inside and so forth to make it more durable, it's actually become a lot more like a regular hose. It's not as easy to roll up and put away. It's about in the same price range. So I'm going to do a head-to-head comparison, I think, of the XHose Pro versus the XHose. When I get that video done, I'll put the link for that here. And then I'll do one of the XHose Pro versus the regular standard hose you would buy at your local home improvement store. I'll put that link to that video up here. So be sure and subscribe if you want to be notified when I get those other videos up doing the comparisons. And then in a couple weeks I'll put a video up after a couple weeks of using it in daily life and let you know if by adding all these new features and improvements, if they haven't actually hosed the XHose.
And those in front of this stage, they're coming down on the line now. It's subscribe now and watch video. Subscribe now and watch video as they hit the line. Oh, it's subscribe now. You've just got to subscribe now to Epic Review Guys. They're a winner every time.